Something you might not know that you should know is that most people are cowards. Most human beings are cowards. They are not going to say what they really want to say to you. They're going to talk behind your back, or they're going to make a passive aggressive comment or say something slick under their breath. And when you ask them directly what that was about, they are going to lie and backpedal because they're afraid. And when they meet someone who's direct, they really don't know how to handle it. So many people are indirect and cowardly that when they meet somebody who's a real one, they don't know what to do. The more you know. So bringing that knowledge into your interactions with others is actually very valuable, and it puts you in a position of power to know that when it's all said and done, most people are cowards and they're scared. And it's not your fault that they're scared. Like, people are just, that's just how people are. It's nothing you're doing necessarily, but that directness can be intimidating to people because they are cowards.
Happy New Year, guys! Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Claire Monica, and welcome back to Claire Monica Talks. I hope you guys had a great Christmas, New Year. We are back with another interesting topic. Most people are cowards, and weird energy is their shield, is their armor. If you want to win in this life, if you want to win in 2026, you need to learn human nature. You need to learn the weirdness and the reality of most people's behaviors. So you already know this. Most people are cowards. They hide behind smiles, fake concern, or they use distractions instead of actually facing the truth. And sometimes that truth is you. If people act strange around you, if they gossip, compete, or even give off weird energy, envious vibes, it's not about you. It's about their fear. It's about their inability to confront your talent, your confidence or power. Sometimes you just have internal struggles that you may not see, and they project that onto you. So today we're going to be talking about how and why some people just can't handle seeing you shine, why some people act weird. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you at the end.
Some people will do weird stuff to you, then run to even weirder people to justify the weird actions that they did to you to make themselves feel like they was right.
If someone takes everything you say the wrong way, they don't like you. If someone's misconstruing every single thing that you say, they're not hearing you, they're not hearing the actual words coming out of your mouth, they're just not good people. And they definitely don't like you, and you should avoid those people. When someone truly cares about you, they look beyond just the meanings of the words. They don't just attack you based on what you said, and they try to actually understand what's going on and what you're feeling. And those people actually like you. And those are the type of people you should try to surround yourself with. So if you constantly have someone that's misrepresenting what you're saying, they get upset when you say something, they take it the wrong way, and they take their frustrations out on you, it's something to do with them. It's feelings within them that they haven't solved, that they haven't figured out how to take care of. So don't take it personal, but do understand that they don't like you, and you shouldn't be around them because of that. If people are twisting your words, they just don't care about you. It's as simple as that. They don't respect you. If they value you, they'll listen to you, and if they actually care about you, they'll seek clarity. They won't just always assume the worst from every single thing that you say. That's a dead giveaway and a total red flag, that they don't care about you at all, and they're someone that you don't want to associate with.
And so the people that vibrate the highest will constantly have people like team up together to try and humble you. And you got to realize like that frequency that you're like emitting, it makes people very uncomfortable. And the thing I've kind of noticed is like these people aren't necessarily even bad people as well. You just bring the bad out of people. Like, it's crazy. Like, you just make people malfunction in real time. And they just do it because like it's like a jealousy, envy type of thing. They think that you think that you're like better than everybody, or you're arrogant, and they want to kind of bring you down to like your their level, because humans, like, they have this ego thing where like they have to feel like they're better than people. And if they feel like, because these people put you on a pedestal like within their mind, so they feel like if they could bring you down to their level, like put you under their thumb, that will make them feel better within themselves. But it doesn't. If you don't do the internal work and do things to raise your frequency, you will end up feeling bad after you get that little rush of dopamine from trying to humble somebody. But it's not you, it's the other people, and they will try to gaslight you if you call them out on it. So just move accordingly.
Let me actually put you on to a sign that someone is sending witchcraft your way, and a sign that you're currently being destiny swapped. So this happened to me, and I don't see a lot of people kind of talk about it, but yeah. So if you can't remember your dreams, that is a big sign that someone is sending witchcraft your way. I know with me, I used to be such a dreamer, right? But I never kind of took this whole witchcraft thing seriously. Like, remember our parents would say, be careful what you eat in this person's house. Be careful cutting your hair. Always collect your hair. You know, they always say those things until it happened to me. That's when I knew, oh my God, no, witchcraft is real. Destiny swapping is real. So this is going to be like a little story time slash just giving you guys advice. Okay, change of location. So back to what I was saying. When I started becoming friends with this particular person, I started to forget my dreams. It was a friend and it was an ex-boyfriend as well. I started noticing that I just stopped dreaming. I just could never remember my dreams. So the particular person that I was around was sending spells my way to stop my dreams, because dreams are very important. And especially in the African community, like, we talk a lot about dreams and we break dreams down. We know this is not just a figment of our imagination. This is a message. We know that. So for them to make me forget my dreams is because they're planning something. So remember I told you I forget my dreams. Well, I used to, but we'll come to that. So I actually started to get these dreams. And at the time, I didn't realize they were a warning from my ancestors and my spiritual team. So one of the dreams is there was food in the dream and I ate the food. Guys, don't come for me. This is before I was spiritually aware. This is when I would think, oh yeah, it's not real, it's not real. And the funny thing is, I remember always saying these things are going wrong in my life. This is going wrong. My beauty's being drained. I attract a lot of jealousy. I remember saying that to my friends and they would just laugh at me, not knowing that they were the ones sending it my way. The food that I ate in the dream was paella, and I know exactly who it was that sent that to me. It was this Spanish bitch. I ate the food, it was too good. So there was a Spanish girl that I used to be friends with. She's not even Spanish, guys. She's actually Gambian and she lies that she's Dominican Republic. You're not from Dominican Republic. You're Gambian and you moved to Spain and now you speak Spanish, and she lied. Anyways, neither here or there. I stopped being her friend. She started hating me. I don't have to be your friend. Why do girls do that? Just because you don't want to be their friend anymore, they literally start to hate you. Strange. Right, and then I had another dream, and in that dream, there was a girl being flushed down the toilet. And this is a dream that I had after my fasting and praying the Psalms. This is when I first found out that I was getting destiny swap, when my mom called the prophet and I called my own prophet and everything, and everyone confirmed it to be true. And then when I did the fasting and I distanced myself from that friend got sick. So I also got this dream after I found out. This is after I found out about destiny swapping and the witchcraft. She's being flushed down the toilet. I didn't see a face. It wasn't her face, but I know it wasn't me. I was looking at someone being flushed down the toilet. And I later learned that that's a destiny swapping dream. A lot of times it's you in the toilet and you're being flushed down the toilet. That's a sign of destiny swapping. But I flipped the script and now she's going down the toilet. Like, whatever she tried to take to me is being flushed away. Bye. And now I dream every day. I have my dreams back. So it's not a coincidence that when I was around those people, I wasn't dreaming and bad things kept happening in my life. I couldn't see ahead in my dreams. Okay, so of course you're not going to remember every dream. Like, sometimes, just like you're not going to remember everything that happened yesterday. But if you can't remember any dream, you go to bed, you wake up and it's nothing, you can't remember anything, then that is not a good sign. That's not good at all. And honestly, you need to do a lot of auditing on who's around you, because you need to have your dreams back, because your dreams is that connection into the spiritual world, and you're getting messages and downloads, and it's there to protect you. Your ancestors are communicating with you. The universe is communicating with you, okay? So yeah, just bear that in mind. Just know that if you can't remember your dreams, bad things are happening in your life, it can be a sign that someone is sending witchcraft to you. It can be a sign that someone's trying to destiny swap you and they don't want you to know by getting warnings and messages in your dreams, just like what happened to me. Okay, so guys, also don't be like me. If you can control your dreams, don't eat in your dreams. I also ate her food in real life, but that's a story for a whole different day. If you guys would like that, just comment down below. Like, I have so many stories for days. So yeah, I'm just glad that I protected myself. I'm spiritually equipped, I'm spiritually strapped up, and I advise you to do the same. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and if you found this video informative, don't forget to like and follow for more.
A reminder that a friend that watches everything but reacts to nothing is a hater. I don't know. I don't care for all the gaslighty nonsense. I'm so sorry. Call it what you want to. A friend who watches everything but reacts to nothing is a hater. You're a big boy hater, and that's fine. Yep. Yes, sir. Everything, you watch everything and you react to nothing, and they are your friend. Hater. Too many people like to do this gaslighty thing. They like to do this gaslighty thing of like, oh no, it's just I've just been busy and everything. But you saw it. You're always there vigilantly watching everything. Stop letting these people play in your face, man. They know exactly what they're doing when it comes to this. They don't really mess with you for real. And this is why I be removing people without any fear in the world. Bye-bye. You monitoring spirits. That's what a lot of these people are. They're just busy watching people. It takes nothing to like. It takes nothing to pop up and show a little bit of love to your people. It takes seconds. I can understand if you're busy, but if you call someone your friend, imagine they've posted themselves in their graduation cap and gown. You just watch it. You don't say, oh, congratulations, friend. You didn't feel anything in your spirit. Their win isn't your win. These people are weird. They are a hater on the low. It's not even on the low. It's in your face at this point. Stop letting people play in your face, man. Don't let them do it. They'll be watching your highs, your lows, your struggles, and they don't say anything. They have nothing to say. They are a hater. They're hating on you. They never clap for you. They never check in. They never call. That's not neutrality. That is quiet disdain. Silence is not always peace. Silence is not always peace. Sometimes it is hidden jealousy. Yes. That's why they monitor everything. They're watching everything you do. It's hidden jealousy. They don't want you to feel bigger because they feel small. And you have to pay attention to that. Anyway, if you like what you heard here, hit that follow, leave a comment, smash that like, share this to a friend who needs that confirmation again. That other friend that they're questioning, that's been showing up in this funny energy, this weird moving energy, is in fact moving weird. And I'll see you in the next one. Love.
They're disrespecting you because they see you as a threat. They're overlooking you, ignoring you, not acknowledging you because they see you as a threat. That's really it. When it comes to how people interact and engage with you, and you're feeling like you're not getting the respect or the honor that you deserve based on the hard work that you've put in, sometimes it is because they see you as a threat and they want to intentionally chip away at your confidence. They want to hide you in the shadows. They want you to hide who you are. They want you to shrink, basically. That's it. They want you to shrink. And that's why you're constantly feeling undermined, underrated, and disrespected, just because they see you as a threat. You threaten the very essence of what they believe success should look like. And because of that, and because of the way you're showing up and because of who you are, they're finding ways to diminish and devalue you, and you're believing the lie that you aren't worthy, when in fact you were more than worthy, because if you weren't worthy, they wouldn't see you as a threat. They wouldn't feel so inadequate around you, and they wouldn't look for ways, even if it's micro, even if it appears to be minor ways, to undermine you and devalue you and make you feel smaller, make you feel less than. So I guess what I want to say and what I want to remind you of right now is that you've got to find ways to push through and to overcome, and to remember who you are, and to remember why you're doing what you're doing, and to not believe the lies, and to not internalize any of that stuff, that external stuff, and also not to seek their validation. They feel threatened by you. They do. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Maybe I need a longer video to go into more detail, but I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I know you do too.
I know that we're in the I don't expect a lot from my friends era, but I recently, I would say over the past year, cut out all of my inconsistent friends. And I feel like your life drastically improves when you stop letting inconsistent people in and out of your life. I'm often very surprised at women by the level of standards we place on men. Well, some of y'all don't place any standards on men, but that's a different story. But like sometimes I feel like we have such high expectations of men, like the girls that do have high expectations. But then when it comes to like friends, we're like, yeah, people could just come in and out of my life and talk to me every 6 months and it's completely fine. Absolutely not. Y'all could do that, but it could never be me again. Like I literally cut out every friend that I found to be inconsistent, and no shade, you literally don't lose anything. You guys claim to want low maintenance friends so bad because you yourself are inconsistent. My life has never been more safe, peaceful, and comfortable than since I've removed all the inconsistent friends from my life. It just feels so good to have people in my life that when I'm going through stuff, they're right there with me, and not have people in my life who I have to catch up every 3 to 6 months about everything that's been going on in my life. So that's my hot take. Y'all could argue with me if you want to. Mwah.
Have any of you ever had a friend that wanted to turn themselves into you and then kill the real version of you off, which is you? If you don't understand what I'm saying, let me explain it. The reason why I used friend is because usually when someone wants to turn themselves into you, the first thing they do is try to get close to teach themselves how to be you, right? Although we have somebody we've never been friends with that will still copy us and still want to be us. But the most convenient way to become somebody and teach yourself how to be them is to get close. So when someone copies you and tries to turn themselves into you, this is how they try to kill you off, to take who you are and become you and act like you never existed. They'll be your friend, copy you, not acknowledge what they copied from you, meaning never like your pictures, never like your posts, never really tell you that you look nice. And if they do tell you, it's in private. Then they'll try to get close to your enemies. I'm not talking about a friend that has been cool with one of your enemies and you think now that's your enemies, now they can't talk to them anymore. I'm talking about one of your friends who never paid this person no mind, and now they become your enemy, and all of a sudden they want to comment on all their pictures and be their best associate or their best friend. Now, I want to give you guys a few examples, but I don't know which example to give you first. I'm going to give you this one example first. I had this one gay friend, right? But he was not a transsexual. He did not want to be a woman. He was very, very much so. He had a secret vendetta against me, and he was also like secretly jealous of me. So there was this one girl, she was fucking with this guy in her building who lived with his girlfriend. The guy in her building who lived with his girlfriend was my boyfriend's brother, right? She then started fucking with my man, yes, the brother. On top of that, she was trying to like look like me. My gay friend saw this and befriended her. So not only that, he hated her before because she had sex with her best friend's man, who was also me and his friend, who was also our friend. So he hated her. But then after she did it to me, that became his best friend. Since he didn't want to be a woman, he was helping her become me. So she felt like, at that time, I was known for being with my boyfriend that I had broke up with, that she started fucking with. And I was known for being pretty and dressing nice. So she felt like if she messed with my man and dressed like me and then started hanging with my friends, which was the gay guy, she can then become me. He saw her doing it, and it was not like he was. And he saw her messing with my then now ex, and he was helping her look like me and then befriended her. Like he was trying to replace me with her and then trying to slowly get me out the way but keep me close enough so that they can continue doing it. So it was certain places I wasn't invited to. One day, I was in his house, and out of nowhere, he tells me, "Oh, you're not really my best friend. You're just my close friend." He goes, "My best friend is," and then he names my ex. He didn't even name her yet. He just named my ex. So it's like, I'm going to replace you with your ex and the bitch he was fucking with, even though he was fucking with his biological brother first. And then I'm going to get you out of here. By the way, I had a talk with someone who knew both me and him, and they said exactly that. They were like, it was like the person said, more than one person said these exact words. It was like he was trying to find somebody better than you, but couldn't. Like he wanted to replace you so bad, but he couldn't. And what's sad is the girl he was trying to replace me with, by the way, if you don't know what some of these things are, just Google it. The girl he was trying to replace me with was like, she wasn't really pretty like that. And all her clothes were like from Conway or Fordham Road. If you don't know what that is, just Google Conway or Fordham Road. And I'm not bragging, I'm just trying to like give you the details. I was already wearing stuff like Alexander McQueen, Burberry, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and here he was trying his best to turn some raggedy chick, into me. Anyway, my second example, I had met this girl in the 6th grade that long ago. Me and her were friends up until adulthood, early adulthood. Long story short, her little sister and her mother was extremely jealous of me. I don't care what anybody says. Whenever I went to her house, her mother found something to say. Her mother would look me up and down and find something to say. Did you guys see that video with these girls? They were Caucasian. It was in a car singing in the camera. And the friend sitting in back of her was messing up her hair on purpose. Her mother did that to me before. I was in her house, just got like a watch. This is when I used to go to the salon. I do my hair myself now. She came in the house drunk and was messing my hair up just like on purpose, like on some envy jealousy shit. But anyway, my friend, the daughter, she copied everything I did. Like, I bought this Gucci bag, a real Gucci bag. She bought the fake version of that. Everything I bought, she bought the knockoff. I had a black Montclair coat. Her and her sister bought a fake knockoff Montclair coat. They would pose with what I had on their Facebook, whatever, and never like any of my pictures or nothing. So she would continue copying me, and then all of a sudden try to befriend my enemies, but at the same time talk about me. As a matter of fact, she knew the girl that was fucking with my ex and the brother, and she would say things like, yo, I know you would fuck her up, like you would beat the shit out of her, which I ended up doing. But then she'll be in the girl's comments like, oh, you look so nice, but was never in her comments before. Another time she brought her up to me and was like, she's always sitting at the bar and Fridays like a loser, acting like she could just beat everybody. But then will be in her comments, but she wasn't in her comments before I had a problem with her. But anyway, that girl would copy all my outfits and never like nothing of mine, but trying to turn herself into me and kill the real version of me off, which is me. The way they kill you off is by not inviting you places, not liking your posts, getting cool with your enemies, and not wanting to compliment you in public. So it's not only your friends that do this, sometimes it's people that maybe they try to get close to you at one point and it didn't work out. So they're doing it from a distance. There's another girl that's been trying to be like me her whole life. She tried to get close to me and I wasn't having it. But you just have to be careful with those females who try to befriend you just because they want to be you. They also secretly hate you, and that's why they're trying to kill you off. They don't have the type of persona you have. They don't have any swag or anything. So they're looking for it in you. And they envy and hate you for it. They envy and hate you for having something naturally that they don't have. It's almost like a movie when somebody becomes somebody else and they're like, no, I'm the real person. And then you got to fight over. It's like you got to fight over your image. Like, no, that's me. I'm the real Naomi, or I'm the real whatever your name is, And they do it with malice. They do it with malicious intent. I cut that girl off before I even had a son. The second example I told you guys about. She would copy me from head to toe. When I tell you head to toe, and then post my exact outfit the next day. And when I tell you I've been friends with her on social media for years, and she only liked one picture, and it was only because somebody else was in it, and she commented saying she missed that person. Then before I go, the other reason why they befriend your enemies is because while they're turning themselves into you, they want to hear bad things about you. That's their way of killing you off. That's the first step of killing you off. Let me get close to one of her enemies, so while I copy her, it can make me feel good inside to hear these bad things about her. Anyway, I'm Naomi Melina V, and this is my point of view on the situation and my advice.
And there you have it. We've just explored a plethora of the types of behaviors and patterns people use when they're intimidated by you, when they're jealous of you, or maybe just have personal crises that they just project on people. And yeah, let this video be a reminder that most people are cowards, most people are operating within their lower nature, and that's not on you. Just remember that, yeah, most people are cowards. Their reaction is a reflection of themselves, not you. So protect your space, protect your peace, your intuition, and don't waste your energy on people that try to make your life harder. And yeah, protect your energy from those who can't handle your light. So if you enjoyed this, follow me on all my social media platforms. Make sure you subscribe to Claire's Kingdom, where I delve deeper in these type of topics, and get to follow us on TikTok and Instagram, and check out the TikTok creators mentioned in this video. So yeah, see you in the next one.